Welcome, everybody in. It's your host, DM Livingston Sporting News, welcoming you all in. Another day. It's Monday, January the 29th. It's the last week, guys. It's over. It's February, the end of this week. Yes, it's over, guys. I told you, it's going to go by fast. Before we get started, though, did you see the Detroit Lions? Yes, the Lions of Detroit came so tantalizingly close to making it to their first ever Super Bowl appearance. That is correct. They were winning 24-7 at halftime in the city of Detroit. Oh, they were planning parties. They were calling out of work. They were getting ready until something happened. They played the second half. And when they played the second half of the game, I don't know if they fully understood that you have to play the whole game. Maybe they thought you win the half, you go to the Super Bowl. Whatever the case is, the San Francisco 49ers come storming back, defeat the Detroit Lions 34-31, avoiding losing their third consecutive conference title game. So that got me to thinking, guys. It got me to thinking about my own self, my personal life. I feel for the Detroit Lions today, guys. If you don't mind, hop in the Wayback Machine with me. If you would, let's go back to September. It's 1998. Imagine it if you will. It's about 84 degrees. A beautiful, beautiful Saturday afternoon. I'm in high school. I am playing football. My team, we're okay. We're decent. We are not ranked. We are playing the number 2 ranked team in the state. Yes. Seymour Wildcats. Yes. We were winning the game 31-14 with 10 minutes and 58 seconds left in the game. I looked at the clock. And I remember saying, damn, that's a lot of time. Moral of the story is, final score, ironically, 34-31. That was 25 years ago. That was a high school football game. I still haven't forgotten it. I'm sorry, Harvey. I'm sorry. He was trapping me. I couldn't get off the block, Harvey. I'm sorry. The moral is the Detroit Lions players will never forget that. On their deathbed, they will remember that. That was for all the marbles. I was talking about high school. Maybe I was going to get some that night. I don't know. But they lost a chance at the Super Bowl. Guys, Detroit. But sometimes you got to lose to appreciate what it could possibly mean to win. Or you just choked. However you want to look at it, that's what took place in the Detroit-San Francisco game. But first, we had an epic showdown of epic proportions that turned into another coronation of Patrick Mahomes. Lamar Jackson, I securely hooked my bandwagon to your trailer, and you were taking me. We were cruising all season long. I'm up here. You have me looking like a genius because I selected the Baltimore Ravens to win the Super Bowl. Yet, what happened? I'm hearing the announcers talk about the defense looks gassed, and what happened? Baltimore. Hi, guys, sorry. Baltimore, what happened? I am sick and tired of the Kansas City Chiefs. I have never cheered for the San Francisco 49ers a day in my life. Attention, 49er Nation. With your permission, I ask you, humbly, I seek permission. A refuge, so to speak. I seek your refuge of fandom for one Sunday. One Sunday in February, I ask humbly, can I come over from my Commander Nation and show my support to you in stopping the evil empire, which is the Kansas City Chiefs? I ask you, humbly, I lend my support in the Livingston Sporting News. Because this has got to stop. This is madness. Listen, the Kansas City Chiefs are going to win the Super Bowl. I know, it sucks. But let me tell you why. The NFL already used the script of unknown quarterback picked at the end of the draft, and he went. They used that already. So you know Brock Purdy's not, right? Damn. I don't know, guys. San Francisco, let's get it. Let's do it. Okay. So, before we keep going, guys, before we keep moving, wet my whistle a little bit. I couldn't find my cup. Don't judge me. I put my coffee in a soda bottle. Don't judge me. How you guys feeling? How you feeling? Spring's coming. Valentine's Day is on the way as well. So love is in the air. Pretty soon, once it stops being cold up here, we're going to start to see spring being sprung. So I just want you guys to hold on. We probably got one more bad snowstorm up here in New England, and then it should be smooth sailing. We got Groundhog Day coming up. One of my favorite movies, by the way. So guys, just maintain it. Maintain it. And I kid you not, just holler at me. I am here. I am always here for you, my people. So, guys, last week, very successful launch of my sponsor, not sponsor list. We had some heavy hitters. This week, we're going to go in a little slightly different direction. Yes, I still am seeking sponsors that I do not have. Yet, last week was more of a product-orientated sponsorship. But now I'm going to go into the companies that are near and dear to my heart, so to speak. So, the sponsor, not sponsor, for today is a company that is near and dear to my heart. Our sponsor, not sponsor today, is Marvel. Yes, the Marvel cinematic movies and comic books. I and the Livingston Media Company fully stand behind Marvel and its many multiverse of characters and movies. Not necessarily the Disney Plus stuff, because I don't like being sold to. Just like, give me the movie. So we wholeheartedly stand behind Marvel. Our sponsor for today, our sponsor, not sponsor, at least not yet. Put Iron Man down for a second. Okay, guys, I know you guys saw over the weekend. Huskies. Yes, 99-55. That's Pump City. No. I don't think you quite understand. Yes, we see scores like this in November. We're in conference play. We just played Xavier. 5 points then. We'll pump them by 40-something. Listen to me. And you listen to me clear. The UConn Huskies are winning the national championship. In the Livingston Sporting News, we will be at the parade. Do you want to come? If you want to come to the parade, just let me know. Because I might get a bus. I don't know. I'm planning this now. We're not losing. We're not losing. I clicked my pen, so you know it's real now. I'm still bringing my top 10 tomorrow because over the weekend, we still have top 10 teams falling. Number 7, Kansas. Yes. Mark my words. UConn and Kansas will meet up again. Elite 8, Final 4. We're going to meet up again. Because they always beat us. And something has got to give. Literally, something has got to give. Number 3, Kansas. 7. No longer 7, because you lost. Number 8, Auburn. You're going to fall out of the top 25 altogether because every time I look at you, you lose. And my North Carolina Tar Heels, number 3, you heeded my warnings. Because it was 31-31 down there with unranked Florida State. But you guys tightened up, and you guys pulled it out. Congratulations for surviving as a top 10 ranked. So tomorrow, my top 10 comes out. First ever Livingston Sporting News official UNC will not be on my top 10. I can almost promise you that. I know what you're saying. They just won. But tomorrow, you'll see. I'll give you the rest tomorrow. But spoiler alert, UNC, you're not on my top 10. I'm not hyped. Jordan doesn't play there anymore. Or James Worthy, depending on how old you are. Only other thing I want you guys to listen, you want my early lock, Sweet 16. I don't care who they're playing. They're upsetting them. My first lock in my bracket, I don't care where they're at. TCU's in my Sweet 16, right off of the top. So you guys, that's my first bracket watch. I told you guys, it's coming pretty soon. It's coming in a little bit. But for right now, TCU, listen to me. Whew. Texas Christian University. Keep an eye on them. So it was still kind of orange juice flavored with the coffee. I might have just invented something. Because that's good. Okay, tonight, only thing I need you to check out tonight in the world of NCAA basketball is number 4, Houston. They're traveling to unranked Texas. Now, Texas was supposed to be super good. Houston is dangling around. Now, my uncle told me keep an eye out for Houston. So shout out to my uncle. I'm going to keep it, just for the sake of family. And I respect my elders. He might know something. I'm going to keep an eye on Texas. I still want to say that Texas is going to upset them. But you know what? Livingston Sporting News, we're a family affair here. So I'm going to rock with my uncle. So this is pick per my uncle. My Uncle Paul pick. We're going to go with Houston tonight. Staying on the hardwood floor, but elevating it slightly. To the NBA, over the weekend, we had Luka Doncic dropped 73 points. And the NBA world is going out of their minds because players are dropping 60 and 70 like they're 10s and 15s. Listen to me. Nobody cares. Listen, we really don't care. We only care because you keep telling us. The last time I checked, Kobe Black Mamba Jellybean Bryant scored 81 points in an NBA game. The last time I checked, that is the only accurately documented event of points being scored that much. I'm talking to you, Wilt, and your alleged 100 points. Okay? So what we know for a fact is Kobe dropped 81. I'm going to help you out, NBA. Kobe dropped 81. Simple math here. Do you know when you should have somebody with a piece of paper holding up how many points they scored? I'll get the calculator. Hold on 1 second. This is 82. NBA. Until a player scores 82 points, it doesn't matter. It doesn't. Are you trying to erase Kobe Bryant? NBA, listen to me. I got my hands full with the NFL and rigging up. Don't make me come for you. Are you trying to cover up a one Kobe Bryant? He scored 81. Stop trying to make 70s significant. Stop trying to make 72. If you celebrate a 60-point game again, I'll snap. Guys, let's expect better from the NBA and the stars. It tries to pump to us. 82 is the target, guys. If it's not 82, I don't want to know about it. NBA, I'll come for you. I'll come for you. Other news. Did you see LeBron and Kobe? Kobe. Rest in peace. Did you see LeBron and Curry, Steph, going at it? Yeah. That rivalry, it's not as intense as it used to be. Yeah, they're both out on the West Coast, but that double overtime classic, yeah, I know we only cared about NFL this weekend, but that was a pretty good one. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't be opposed to a Lakers Golden State. Not the finals, Western Conference Finals, first round, because I want that Sacramento Golden State. LeBron, I'm sorry. LeBron. Come on. You're old. I don't want to watch you. Listen, that Sacramento Golden State, I would love to see that 7 Western Conference Finals. Semis. Because I don't want to see, just like I don't want to see Kansas City, I damn sure don't want to see Golden State. Clippers blew out the Celtics. Yes, the Clippers, listen, I think this is going to be the most exciting NBA Finals whole playoff picture in a little while. I think we have a lot of parity. I think we have a lot of superstars in places that people don't really realize yet. But see, the NBA can hide their small market franchises. Talking to you, OKC, you can hide them at 10 o'clock on TNT, and you can hide them by putting them on NBA TV. But one thing about it is, playoff games, they're nationally televised. And I cannot wait till I see OKC and SGA on the world stage. Okay, the United States stage of the NBA Finals. Because I'm starting to lean towards that as my pick. I am. I know, way too soon. Injuries can happen, but that's what I want you guys to check out. We got a Minnesota T-Wolves at OKC. They're both 32-14. Crazy. These teams, one of these two teams could hit 60 wins. That's crazy. The Minnesota T-Wolves could hit 60 wins. Oklahoma City Thunder could hit 60 wins this year. They square off tonight. I think that is going to be a very good action-packed. Ant-Man he's crazy. Have you been seeing his, forget them 70 points. Have you been watching Ant-Man annihilate people? Why do you jump with him? I don't understand. And congratulations. There was a silver lining in Detroit. I know your Lions lost, choke, didn't win. However you need to describe that. But your Pistons, 6th win of the season. Detroit Pistons, they are powering along to 10 wins. They're going to get to 10, guys. Over under on the 10. Take the over. Take the over on 10 wins for Detroit. Knocked off OKC. That was just a sleeper. They were sleeping. Listen, don't sleep on your opponent, guys. Don't sleep on your opponent. Guys, the NFL is down to 1 game. They have 1 game left. We have 2 weeks until then. So I'm not going to disrespect you guys and talk about NFL nonstop until the game. So we're going to table that for now. For two reasons. Reason number one, I don't care about the Chiefs or the 49ers in the Super Bowl because that just happened. And the Chiefs are going to win, respectfully. But what I will say is this. Next week, we're going to get involved in these Pro Bowl games. Yes. I didn't pay no attention to it last year, but it seems pretty exciting. It seems pretty riveting. I'm pretty sure Vegas has some way I can bet on this. So you guys stay tuned for that. Outside of that, guys, you know what today is. You see the hat. It's Mets Monday. So, guys, we touched in. We have our Super Bowl set up. It's matched. It's matched up, okay? We went over our college basketball. Don't forget, top 10's coming up tomorrow, guys. I touched a little NBA. So now, guys, as you know, it is Mets Monday. So for those that are no longer interested in hearing what I have to say, you may go. Enjoy your week. I will see you guys tomorrow. My Met fans, please give them a few seconds to gather themselves, and we will get started expeditiously. Mets Monday, M-E-T-S, Mets. Let's go. Hey, guys. So, last week on Mets Monday, I told everyone that I was going to kind of get involved with who our new general manager is. Who is this David Stearns character? Who is he? Should we have faith in him? Should we have hope? Or are we going to have another disastrous season? Which is pretty much what we have. Every season that we have. Okay, David Stearns. So, David Stearns, I've been doing some research, and I have a little bit of hope, more than I did before I knew who he was when I thought the NBA commissioner? Not him. Different David Stern. And there's an S, so it's Stearns. Okay, here we go. So, he began in the Mets organization. Yes, way back when. Not that far, because he's not that old. But he started in our Arizona Fall League. Yes. So he's familiar with the Mets. The Mets are familiar with him. But then he left. He left to sharpen his sword, so to speak, to cut his teeth. And any other metaphor that you could come up with to make sure that he's no longer wet behind the ears. He found himself in Houston. I won't talk about that because it gets kind of icky down in Houston. And I don't want to think he had anything to do with that. So let's just highlight Milwaukee. Yes. His tenure at Milwaukee, the Brewers had the most success they had ever had in their franchise's history between 2018 and 2021 when his hands was immensely immersed in the configuration of that team. His strong suits are salary arbitration. So we shouldn't really have any type of nonsense contracts around here. He is also good in data analysis. So we got a little smart guy. In contracts and strategy. So that's a strong suit. He was one of the youngest, I think he was the youngest general manager ever at 30, which puts him at like 36 now, 37. He's a kid. So what I would love to see, quite frankly, give him like 10 years. Give him 10 years. Hey, Cohen, slow down. Get a guy like 10 years. Just give him a good 10 years. First 3, who cares? Right? First 3, who cares? Next 3, if we don't start to see some type of progress, then let him go. But I feel like if we give him 10, I think everything he learned from Milwaukee, the money that you have in your pocket, Cohen, and the energy from Met fans and Met Nation that will will us to the top, give him 10. Give him a 10 piece. And we'll be okay. So, guys, that's what I got on our general manager, David Stearns. It's a pretty good hire, guys. I'm not going to lie. I was a little concerned at first, but then I realized, you know what? Let's get a guy a shot. Because after all, we always lose, so he can't make us lose more, right? You only win or lose. So at the end of the day, we're either going to be the Mets that always lose, or we want to talk about a parade I'll go to. Guys, the Mets win the World Series. Guys, me and my little duck will climb to the top of the Empire State Building like King Kong just to sing Let's Go Mets. Guys, I appreciate you always checking in with me. This is the 4th week now, guys. I almost finished my first full month. And I know what you're thinking. A lot of people start this stuff. A lot of people start and they have a podcast and they start talking about things. And then they fall off. But one thing that I hope at the end of all of these days that we spend with each other is that you realize is that I'm not going anywhere. So I will see you guys next year, the year after that, and the year after that forever. I feel like we're destined to do this forever. What movie is that from? If you know what movie that's from, we're best friends. All right, guys. I'm your host, DM Livingston, Livingston Sporting News. As always, peace, peace.